We have a phrase in Chasers: when you come for training, avoid eye contact with me, because you are going to end up volunteering. And it's actually true. We have 120 volunteers at the moment involved with the club. Since my childhood, I was always involved in some community work. When I came to Ireland, when I moved to Ongar, first thing I did, I volunteered in the Residents Association. I volunteered in the local primary school and board of management. So volunteering by me is a part of giving back to the community around me. My inspiration for setting up Ongar Chasers came from the personal relationship and friendship with Frank O'Sullivan and his family. He put a basketball and basket hoop in front of his house, where my son started playing basketball with his son. They became best friends. I became a really good friend with Frank. Both of them boys are playing for Setanta secondary school, and they end up in All Ireland finals, C finals. They lost. Next year they were again in C finals. They lost again. And Frank and myself sit down and said, we need to help something to these kids to get a continuous training and a little bit more structure, because 2-3 months of the school basketball is not enough. The other thing is, when I was buying the house in Ongar and the brochure, I still remember there was a saying, Ongar is the place where we're going to build a community. And I decided, well, no one is going to build something for me. I can try to build something for someone else. So we built one brilliant community around, very supportive, very strong, very close community. We came from zero in 2012. So first year 2 teams, second year 4 teams, third year 8 teams, one of them girls. Then we kind of growing by double every year. At the moment we have 32 different selections. We have over 600 members. We have 120 volunteers. We got a huge number of the community awards for the contribution we made towards the community. We were voted Basketball Club of the Year in 2016. We were the youngest club ever received these awards. There is a huge level of diversity inside the club, and believe it or not, it's actually 66 the countries we counted so far over a 10-year period. Plus the area our catchment area is 150,000, Dublin 15, 130 to 150,000. Youngest and fastest growing areas in Europe. In 2016 in Ongar, it was only 3 persons over 65. That's how young we are, and you cannot find a better place for basketball. Young, very multicultural, very diverse. We are proud of our diversity, and this is our biggest asset, our biggest strength. Believe it or not, I actually don't have any basketball background. I never played basketball in my life, but as a coach, I ended up winning 2 All-Ireland titles with the secondary school. Most of my boys were going in Setanta at the time, and the 16th boys, we ended up winning 2 All-Ireland Cup and the title and the league. You don't have to be basketball prodigy, you don't have to be former player. If you have willingness to learn, if you have the attitude to work with the kids, and you're able to enjoy that, you can do a long way, even if you haven't been a coach or a basketball player before. And I'm really encouraging anyone who is in similar position like myself to make this first step. Nothing's going to happen just if you sit down and wait something to happen. You just go there, put yourself forward, try, go with the assistant role, help the coach, pass the ball a couple of times. Eventually you might end up winning all-Ireland titles. You never know.